See the anime behind the meme. Brave of the Sun Firebird is the second entry in the Brave franchise, a group of unrelated super robot anime sharing the same spirit while being everything Transformers and Tokusatsu fans will love. Every other Friday, I'll be reviewing a Brave anime in chronological order with several non-mech reviews in between, so stay tuned. Last time I reviewed the wholesome, comedic, and adventurous Brave X-Kaiser. By comparison, Firebird focuses more on comedy and character development. The story revolves around several unlikely heroes who rise to the occasion after Dryas, an evil alien spirit, comes to Earth in hopes of enveloping the galaxy in negative energy. So he basically wants to create social media. In response to his invasion, positive energy beings known as the Space Police inhabit several inanimate objects around Japan. One of these objects is Katori, who you're all familiar with. He's an android created by Dr. Hiroshi Amano, an eccentric scientist who probably borrowed Lieutenant Data's schematics for his daughter Lal. After all, they do look surprisingly similar. Though Katori isn't the main character, he brings life into the show through his hilarious antics. If you enjoyed his poor pigeon identification skills, you'd get a good laugh out of nearly every episode. Because he's a top-secret android, he's supposed to keep his identity a secret, but he doesn't do a very good job of that. He gets convinced into donating blood that he doesn't have, or the time he commandeers someone's bike for the most epic bicycle chases I've ever seen, just shy of Golden Boy. He's my favorite character because not only is he a great comedic relief, but he also has a few emotional scenes as he develops. Just don't expect too much. After all, he's no Data. So what about these other roaming spirits? They also inhabit Dr. Amano's other secret creations, these multi-million-dollar machines he stores in his secret underground laboratory. I mean his basement. His run-down, musty old basement that certainly doesn't require him to pay any additional taxes. Like Katori, Dr. Amano is also a comedic relief character with a couple of touching moments as the plot develops. I loved how he was misunderstood for some mad scientist with a devious past keeping him under police investigation, but he's just an eccentric old man spending quality time with his grandkids making all sorts of dangerous inventions. Our protagonist, Kenta, Dr. Amano's grandson, feels like the natural evolution of where Kota left off in X-Kaiser as he was gradually becoming brave. Kenta joins Katori as his co-pilot and even fighting goons on foot together, aiding the Super Sentai feel. Similar to X-Kaiser, these episodes are split between story and action-centric, with several well-balanced episodes in between. The episodic stories range from the comedic antics of Katori out and about attempting to fit in, Kenta spending time with his friends, morally rich episodes, and just random happenings within Kenta's family. Unfortunately, our antagonist Dryas was a disappointment in my opinion. He's your run-of-the-mill villain bent on world annihilation. In addition, the tactics he and his mad scientist subordinate Dr. Django utilize occasionally detract from the overall feel-good and upbeat nature of Brave up until this point. On the one hand, you've got Katori sucking milk straight from a cow, and on the other, you've got literal terrorism as the baddies strap bombs and navigation control devices to passenger planes and even predicting 9/11. I'm not saying Brave should never become a serious anime, as I know a few of them are, but either give the antagonists more detailed personalities and goals, or just make them complement the anime's themes. For example, I thought the Geisters and X-Kaiser were a perfect match because they were basically dumb Dinobots creating wacky circumstances for an 8-year-old and his dad's transforming car. My main interest with the villains in Firebird was their mech designs. Many utilize that Kunio Okawara flair by sharing similarities to other anime he's worked on such as Gundam and Tekkaman Blade. There are still a few similarities to Transformers, but Firebird offers far more variety than before. However, I preferred the heroes' mech designs from X-Kaiser much more. I'm just not a fan of the big letters on their chest. One major improvement in Firebird is that Katori's intergalactic companions had more personality this time around, especially Guardwing, who was honestly a jerk. Still, I enjoyed his character. The whole time he acts like it's a chore to even be there, and he can't wait to clock out and go home. I think Firebird suffers some of the same issues as X-Kaiser in terms of their reusable animation taking too long after the first quarter, but they do a better job at shortening or speeding them up. There were just far too many of them here by comparison. I timed a random episode with 5 minutes of reused footage, which may not sound bad, but just remember its opening, introductory flashback, outro song, and preview for the next episode. As I previously explained, this is a subjective issue because you're not supposed to watch every episode within 4 days like I did. Any reused animation will get tiring when seeing it so frequently. Limit yourself to 1 or 2 episodes each day. I should also reiterate that I don't think reused animations are bad, as they're some of the most exciting and detailed scenes. It's just that their number increases in correlation with the episodes as new characters are introduced and new transformations are learned. Because of how much I enjoyed the character dynamic between Katori and Kenta's family compared to Dryas and Dr. Django, I generally prefer the story-centric episodes, though there were many exciting fights scattered throughout the anime. Overall, I give Brave Firebird an 8 out of 10. It did some things better than X-Kaiser and some things worse, but it was generally a different type of experience. I think Firebird could be enjoyable for everyone, maybe if you like mechs, or maybe you're just interested in Katori because of the memes. However, if you're not into super robot anime, 48 episodes might be too great of a commitment, though it's still worth a try. As of recording this video, I'm 36 episodes into the next entry, Brave de Garde, and it's my favorite so far. It might even rank in my top 10 mech anime, so stay tuned for my review of that one Friday after next. Thanks to Nia-chan for 3rd-tier Patreon support, and to everyone who supports these videos on Patreon or by buying anime Blu-rays or t-shirts through the affiliate links in the video description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon with another anime review.